I'm back again, next day, ready to give you another story. And this begins my new series, Ty the Paramedic, or simply, the Paramedic. Let's jump right into it, shall we? Speaking of varicose veins, I remember once I was working in lovely Somerville, Mass, when I got a call for a man bleeding. When we got to the address, there was no patient to be seen. I was about to clear with the dispatch when my partner said, "Hey, look on the ground." There was a large puddle of blood right outside the entrance to the train station. And before you all say, "Damn your Asian eyes," I'd like to add that this was late evening and I was very tired. This was not just a puddle, no. It was a trail of blood, winding down several blocks. I followed the trail on foot while my partner followed in the truck, while the fire department followed in their truck, and the police had gone to donkeys and told us they would come back. The scene reminded me of one similar in the movie Roxanne, where Steve Martin leads the entire fire department to a burning building on foot. Several blocks later, the trail leads to a house. We stop at the front door and marvel at the puddle that was there. Guess the person was looking for his keys. We didn't know why the person was bleeding, so we waited for the cops to come back. Then we knocked on the door. No answer. Finally, the cops do a forced entry. Translation, they kicked the door in. More blood trails leading down a corridor and up several flights of stairs, which finally ends up to a closed door. The police knock, and a male voice answers, "Who's there?" After identifying themselves, they enter. We open the door to find a 50-ish male with varicose veins on both his legs. He apparently nicked one of them on his ankle while leaving the train station, and didn't feel it. I guess it happens quite often to him. He looks down and says, "Not again." By the way, there was a huge puddle of blood near his feet and a stream of blood shooting out of the vein. For a brief second, this reminded me of the Monty Python sketch. You know the one. As I step past him to place a pressure dressing on his leg, I slip on the puddle and fall on my ass into it. The firefighters, being the compassionate guys they are, start laughing at me. The patient was nice enough to swivel his leg away from me so that now the stream of blood is spraying on one of the walls instead of me. As my partner and I carried this man down several flights of stairs, the firefighters kept laughing until they found out they had to retrace this patient's path and spray away all the blood on the sidewalk. Goddamn rubbermen. They stopped laughing then. We transport the patient to the hospital, and the nurse at the triage desk looks at me and says, "Was he shot?" "No, it's just a varicose vein." Well, the bleeding must have stopped by now, and she moved to unwrap the dressing. "I wouldn't if I were you." "I know what I'm doing." She unwraps the last of the gauze and lifts the gauze pad, and a stream of blood shoots out and hits her in the face and chest. It's times like these when I love my job. Anyway, on my way back to the base, I have to sit on several towels and I feel that cool ooze slowly drying to a sticky mass in my butt. Joy. Alright, this is what June has in store for you. I have 20 more of these stories, and I'm going to try to sprinkle them throughout the month. They're not terribly long, most of them, but they are mostly really fun to read or listen to or just talk about. If you have any crazy medical stories you want to share, please don't hesitate to drop them down in the comments. Leave a like, drop a subscribe, whatever you want to do. Let's have some fun this month. All right, I love you. Bye-bye.